Okay, now let's talk about what's happening.
Okay,
in the
this
Premier
one.
League. Yeah, I mean, Twitter was actually buzzing everywhere when it happened. From the, when you have someone who is who got a black belt, so to speak.
Martial
so
artist,
sometimes, I mean, his physicality on the pitch, on the field, can be very, very dangerous. Zlatan Ibrahimovic and, of course, the other guy, Miggs. Both of them, they've been charged for violent conduct by the English FA. The thing is, they have until today, 6 p.m. to actually respond to that. Now, this is what Ibrahimovic did. He's after the game, when he was asked, he said, no, it wasn't an off-the-field kind of stuff. He wasn't retaliating. I mean, he just jumped and his elbow was on his neck and all that. But seeing that, we know Ibrahimovic very well, how physical he can be when he is upset, and even had to give a warning to the referee, almost getting the referee set up. That's what I felt when I watched the replay over and over again. I think the referee, his name is Friendly.
Yeah,
he was really friendly.
Kevin Friend. Yeah. We had a very, it wasn't the easiest of games to handle. Zlatan and Tyrone Mings had a running battle all through the game, which culminated in what happened, and I'm not surprised they're being charged at all, although it says for alleged violent conduct. But what has happened is very clear, Cecilia. Tyrone Mings, appeared to stamp on Zlatan.
He did.
Okay.
Yeah,
you saw it, right?
Yeah,
I mean, the reason
he did that. No, it was terrible.
Yeah, but after the game, he said he didn't mean to do it, right? So that's what I'm saying. He appeared to stamp on Zlatan. While Zlatan did what he had to do, that was a clear retaliation. Wasn't long after that incident that Zlatan, seemed to elbow Tyrone Mings in the head, and so that's it. I mean, it's very clear. I don't see how these two players will get off the hook. I think they'll get their retrospective and punishments, and Zlatan possibly 3 games, most likely. Tyrone Mings, we're hearing, actually might get more. Because it was an off-the-ball incident, and
there was, Zlatan contested for a ball, and of course, with that, he had to use the opportunity to actually tell you, look, I mean, I can
defend myself.
And on the other hand, he wasn't with the ball. He was lying on the ground. He fell down and he stamped on his head.
Very dangerous.
That wasn't good at all.
I mean, he could have broken a skull.
He could have. No, Zlatan is strong. I'm not sure his skull was
broken like that.
That was really dangerous. But the thing is, Zlatan will get to miss the FA Cup against Chelsea.
Yeah, well.
If he's given 3 match ban, and also 2 other games.
Yeah.
And Man United can't just afford to be without him. I think it's not going to be a good one. I'm trying to check the other games. I think Middlesbrough and also West Brom.
Cecilia, it is what it is. United, Jose, they have to play without Zlatan now. I mean, a lot of pundits have been saying they've been over-reliant on Zlatan. Now they have to prove they're not a one-man team.
Okay, they have to prove that. Now let's talk about Chapecoense now. The team, they return to training. They're preparing for another championship, and they're in Venezuela actually training. This is a team that, when the whole incident happened, late last year, we felt, that's the end for the team. But somehow, they've been able to get new players. Barcelona was one of the teams that actually donated some players to them and all. They are powering on now.
Yeah, I mean, 3 months after that tragedy, that plane crash that took the lives of about 71 people, just 6 survivors. It's good to see the team, it's good to see the team, playing again, and they're actually getting ready for the Copa Libertadores. That's, the biggest football competition in South America. So I like the story a lot. Hopefully it can have a happy ending, and it's just sad, very, very sad, Cecilia. But they're back now, and that's the good thing. And the few survivors as well, too. Players will be monitoring to see how they go, whether they can return to competitive football. But overall, it's a good story that Chapecoense are still a professional football club in Brazil.
Yeah, definitely. Their first official game today, it's going to be against Zulia FC, and that's tonight in the Libertadores Cup that have been revamped from the way it used to be.